Open field. First move, computer 1. Draw card. Begin duel. Computer 1. Mana charge. Mana release. Summon.
And Bewitching Elvenatress is going to kick off this round 2.
Computer 2. Draw card. Mana charge. Mana release. Summon.
Hellfire Spitter. I think I've said this multiple times, but probably one of the best
Computer 1.
value for value cards you can get in set 1.
Charge.
1 cost, and it's on its home element, goes up to 3. It will always attack first unless it's attacking another Hellfire Spitter. You just get so much damage out of it for your 1 cost.
Draw card.
Tritonian Ice Guard summoned onto a non-water element, which means that you can draw a card.
Mana charge. Mana release.
Is leaving a 1/1 open for attack. 2's Bewitching Elvenatress are going to summon onto fire. They are closed into the corner, so there is a bonus of it. They can't be really got without magic or a ranged attack. We'll shoot Computer 1's Artress and spin them 180 degrees because they did not kill them. They're now facing to the right of the board.
Unlock. Computer 1. Draw card. Mana charge. Mana release. Summon.
Yeah, this is the problem with having a Hellfire Spitter out in the position that it is.
Draw card.
If you summon to either side of it, if you summon in front of it, it's going to attack you.
Mana release.
So, he's trying to keep his distance, Computer 1, at the moment, because it's just too much to deal with. There's our Foot Soldier! Will become a tanky boy.
Computer 1. Draw card. Mana charge.
Computer 1 has the option to summon into this corner. It's going straight into the middle.
Summon.
Here's my tank. You know what? I approve of this killing of these Hellfire Spitters. Fire at them with all the power, sir! Ah, your pitiful damage cannot stop me, sir! You shall be blown away, sir! Now that makes summoning next to that thing scary. He's also blocked in his Tritonian Ice Guard, which is a 1 health, and we're on check on turn 8.
Mana charge.
So the dwarf has to be the target here, which it is. That's a big cost.
Summon.
Big cost for a big lad.
Attack.
Oh, you're both so dead. There's also bonus damage going out here onto the elves because it's hitting the rear, but it doesn't matter, they were dead anyway.
Mana charge. Mana charge. Computer 1. Draw card. Mana charge.
Kind of makes summoning into this bottom lane a little scary. Rotate the Ice Guards.
Attack.
They're going to now smack these archers. They'll not kill them, but they'll not get counter-attacked either. bear in mind it has cost 1 mana to summon them, which it didn't do anything when it summoned, another mana to rotate them just then, and another one to attack, and you get 1 damage out of it. So far it's not worked out great. Bewitching Elf Archeress.
Attack.
Sorry, not Bewitching Elf Archeress. Elven Berserker Maiden are hitting the Bewitching Elf Archeress. I just got mixed up. And they'll finally fall.
Mana charge.
Those Ice Guards are once again open to attack.
Computer 2. Draw
Being the 1/1, I would certainly be going for them.
Mana charge. Mana release. Attack.
That's an interesting plan. This lad's going to get 2 punches. Not very often you see it hit more than once in a match. But those girls are still on 2 health.
Summon.
Comes Flame Magus. Their target has to be the Ice Guards.
Attack.
Yeah. Get rid of them.
Mana charge. Computer 1. Draw card.
Interesting.
Mana charge.
What are you going to do here?
Mana release. Summon.
Out comes the Venoming Assassin. Gonna go for the Magos. It loses 2 health because it stood on the opposite element. It is a water creature. And it's now stood on fire. Magos have blind spots on all sides, so it was going to take bonus damage anyway. I'm still not sure about paying 3 cost
Computer 2.
to bring out a creature which is then going to lose 2 health and become a 1 health creature.
Mana release.
Because you could just pay 1 cost now and get rid of him. Seems a bit of a throwaway to me, but okay. It is what it is. Out come the Ice Guards. Not on their home element, so you get to draw a card.
Attack.
And they're gonna play havoc with the side of this tank. How dare you smack my tank, sir! Very rude!
Computer 1. Draw card. Mana charge. Mana release. Summon.
This is decent. They are going to lose 2 health because, again, they're on the wrong element.
Computer 2.
But they're blocked in.
Mana charge.
The Venoming Assassin has to be the target here. Oh, it's not.
Summon.
Elven Berserker Maiden, once again, lose 2 health, but they're going to buff themselves because they're now on 1 health. They gain 2 damage. They are now a little bit of a force to be reckoned with, as well as gaining dodge.
Attack.
Indeed, they are now strong enough to take out the tank.
Mana charge.
So now those dwarves have lost their buffer. There is nothing to block them in.
Check. Computer 1.
Do have 1 health creatures on both sides though.
Mana charge. Mana release.
So the Ice Guards are probably the target here. These Ice Guards are on their element.
Attack.
There's going to be a simple takeout here. Putting Computer 1 into check.
Mana charge.
So again, I would say Venom Assassin in the top right corner is now the target.
2. Draw card. Mana charge. Mana release.
No, we're going to use the elves again. And clear out the centre. Probably wants to keep clearing out the centre just so it's got a way of getting at those dwarves. But those elves do have a ranged attack as well, so they can just take them out any time they want as well. I'm going to summon Stonewing Dwarf to the top, and it's now going to finally take out that assassin. Yes, I saw. It was glorious.
Mana charge. Check. Computer 1. Draw card. Mana charge. Mana release.
Yes, we're going down to the point where one cost is enough to flip the board. There's our foot soldiers.
Attack.
Again, they're attacking a creature with 1 health, so it's all it needs.
No one will defeat me.
Excuse me. They're in a slightly better position because
Mana charge.
they've got 2 health. Slightly better. Ah.
Draw card.
Now I have sides of the board facing off against each other.
Mana release. Attack.
That's an interesting play. You're paying 3 into that guy to make him punch every time, and so far he's hit those elves twice. So you've paid 6 mana to get rid of a 2-cost card.
Mana release. Summon.
Yeah. Not sure about that decision making, but he's now put himself into the come and get me stage.
Attack.
These guys are going to take out the dwarves. And now you have Computer 2 in check. And Computer 1 has a measly 1
Mana
creature.
charge.
But Computer 1 does have every bit of mana under the earth, apparently.
Draw card.
Is there a fire god in the house?
Charge. Mana release.
I think there is, guys.
Summon.
Skundar Fire God cares not. Skundar Fire God will punish all! Three damage to everything on Computer 2's side, so we've lost the elf. Because their dodge will not protect them against a magic attack like that. We've lost the guys in the centre. The
Mana charge.
foot soldiers are down to 1, and so it is. And so the Taurus Monolith is down to 3.
Computer 2.
If there was any attack that was going to keep him in the game, that was
Mana
it.
charge. Mana release.
4 cost for Computer 1. This might be a tank. No, it won't be because it's been used. I think. Not sure. I can't remember anymore. Here comes the Sail Fortress. It's hard to keep track. I can't remember.
Computer 1. Draw card.
The Holy Fortress is now providing a buff to both of the creatures either side of it.
Release.
So those foot soldiers are a little bit harder to kill now.
Summon.
Ah, this is a big play. Elves are going to shoot the Taurus Monolith. And we know what that means.
Attack.
Well, first off, the 1 damage is not going to be enough to deal any damage to it because it's got the protection from the fortress. But it didn't die, so it's now just gonna look off the board. Very sad.
Draw card. Mana charge. Mana release. Summon.
Here comes the Gobbos.
Attack.
This is fairly okay. Yes, it is going to hit its ally, but that ally has protection, so it's not going to do anything to the ally. It's just dealing damage to the elves. Yeah, you paid 9 mana to get the
Draw card.
god in, and it did keep you alive, but it's never going to counterattack, so you do have that downside of it. Tutor 1 has discarded a Vezar foot soldier for Parmatic Holy Feast. Each player will receive mana equal to the number of enemies on the board. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong card. I'm thinking wrong. You gain 2 mana. Does help to read the thing across the bottom of the screen so that you don't make yourself look like an idiot at times, but meh. And he's going to pay to activate the god. Savage. And this is Savage because it actually has a triple kill. Down go the goblins, down go the Vezar foot soldiers, and down goes the Taurus monolith. Even while I said it's not going to counterattack, you can just pay 5 mana and have it obliterate half the board again.
Computer 2.
Now that's changing in effect. We went from being in check down to 1 creature for Computer 2.
Mana release.
Spell card. Fishes of Goli. Flip the elemental effect of the field. We're going to change from wood to Byleth, which means that they lose their
Mana release.
2 health that they got from standing on their home element. So they're still alive, but they're on 1 health. Elven Berserker Maiden into the top corner. They're going to lose, again, 2 health because they stood on opposite element, which means that they proc into their secondary state. Plus 2 damage and dodge. And they've got the 2 protection from the Seholen Fortress. Okay. Pretty good. Very scary. And promptly get rid of the foot soldiers.
Mana charge.
You're not really going to do much to the god, so just leave it alone.
Draw card.
But again, if you attack the god,
Mana charge.
it's not going to do anything back to you. He's got to pay to activate it, so it might be powerful, but
Summon.
you have literally got to pay to activate the damn thing. You're not getting any free activations from it. Genuine Assassin. Gonna go after this fortress. Don't think a fortress has a weak spot, so... Yep, just 2 damage, but it is now down to 1. It will get a counter-attack, though. Have a little cannon to the face. It is worth taking that out, because then you'll remove the protection that it's giving to the Elven Berserker Maidens. It'll make them slightly easier to deal with.
Summon.
Ah, there was a tank for Computer 2, I wasn't sure.
Attack.
And there goes a 1 health creature, which cost 1 to summon.
Mana charge.
Just got obliterated by a tank. No mercy, sir! No mercy indeed.
1. Draw card. charge. Mana release. Attack.
I'm going to get rid of this fortress.
Sweet dreams.
And there it goes.
Death at bay.
And there goes the protection.
Mana charge.
So now all they have is their dodge. Which is still pretty powerful.
Mana release.
But we're going to test it.
Summon.
Hellfire Spitaru.
Attack.
Literally the only point of these is to try and take them out. That's its whole reason for existence. And it failed. Could have summoned into the fire space in front of the girls, but then they would have just murdered it, so...
Computer 2. Draw card.
If it had killed them,
Charge. Mana release.
then he would have had a 3-1 on the board, but it didn't. Out comes a cubic. With dodge. Cubic, of course, you can summon any creature on... You place any creature card on top of it on a future turn, and it will summon it. That creature will not be allowed to attack on summon, though. Beguiling Fog. And rotate those away. Probably because he's now going to try and kill them again. But he wants the home element. No, he doesn't. Ah, he's going for a double KO attempt. Both creatures have dodge. He failed on the elves, but he got the cubic. Those elves just refuse to die.
Charge. Check. Computer 2.
Check for computer 1. The
Mana charge.
Spitter's probably the target.
Mana release.
Oh, fair enough.
Summon.
Hello. Triceptor Behemoth. And it's a buffed Triceptor Behemoth. When it attacks more than one creature, it loses to attack. Where it's hit those creatures for 3 damage each. So there goes the Gobbos. The God is now down to 6, but like I say, unless you pay into the God, it's not going to retaliate with it being a magic creature.
Draw card. Mana charge. Mana release. Attack.
Spitters were going for 3rd time lucky on killing these elves. And 3rd time lucky succeeds.
Mana charge. Mana release. Summon.
And it's going to replace them with its own Elven Berserker Maidens, which are of course going to lose 2 health. And then buff themselves into their 1 health state. Plus 2 attack.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
And dodge.
That won't work on me.
Attack.
And immediately we're going to have a go at the Behemoth.
I'll turn to shreds.
Casual 3 damage. Oof. Brings him down to 3. Can be killed in a future turn.
2. Draw card. Mana charge.
Not that easy for computer 2.
Summon.
Looks like we're going for a gamble. So these Spitters are gambling purely on their ability to kill the elves. If it manages it, it'll stay in the game. If it fails, they're going to die. And it succeeded.
Tell me it's not true.
Literally, failure there means that the elves would counterattack, kill them, and then Computer 1 would just summon wherever it wanted and win. But it killed them, so
Mana charge.
it remains. Although it's probably now facing something even stronger. No, it's just facing something more annoying. Aetherland Fortress, providing a buff to those.
Check.
Meaning that those 1/1s are no longer very easy to kill.
Mana charge. Mana release.
Ah,
Computer 1.
so we've had an incarnation done.
Mana
What you can
charge.
do is place a creature that costs more than a creature on the board, which matches the same element, and as long as you pay the cost, it will replace that creature with your new creature.
Computer 1.
And then some goblins just win the game.